Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we are at familiar territory for now at Akari. But man, do we have some work to do. This is the combat log. We'll talk about why I had that up in just a minute here. We have a lot of accepted contracts with a lot of different factions. Actually, I think I've never had... Okay, there's 2 independents. So 7 contracts from 8 factions. We're going to be flying west today to try to do some route efficiency, but there is some homework we have to do on the way home, or on the way there. First off, I did go ahead and rename some ships here and do some loadouts here. I'm flying Lowe's Loner now as a flagship. It has a thumper, it has breach SRMs, it's expanded missile racks. This is the auto build. We're just going to see how it goes. I'll leave the Duin Thunderbird modifications up there, but it looks pretty solid. I like having 500 armor on a frigate. We also have Sporty Spice the second. I think Scary Spice too is currently docked at our other planets, so we'll figure that out. Dis Frigate, which was named by Spit. By the way, no name suggesting Lowe's Loner, which is a great flagship name. Dis Frigate, named by ship. There's a whole dis cacophony of stuff here. This is a missile boat. We'll see how Ugug does firing the missiles. This is still Baby Spice that's now being flied by Mikokolo. So that's exciting. Ginger Spice still alive. Posh Spice still alive. The Starfare's still here. DMS, you're all wrong and gross, is now Darrow of Lycos looking down on all of us, saying, you know what, I'm going to fly this very well. The short leg getting flown by our tiny bat, Viermugist, or Viermugist. I can't pronounce it very well. And then our Shepherd survived, which is very exciting. And thanks to some suggestions that I got, I did retool some of the stuff a little bit, put militarized subsystems, expanded cargo holds, which I forgot I could put in these things because I'm terrible. So we have Cheaty Cheaterson and Beast of Burden, which was a name suggestion by Jesse Hoyle, who specifically wanted a cargo ship named. So we may keep the Beast of Burden not around just as having, for here, a destroyer, but as we move up in the ranks of everything. So that's all very exciting, but we have a lot of work to do. First, we also have some other homework. We need to build an outpost at the closest viable planet, which is something I forgot about, or which is the thing I forgot at the end of last episode. Nyx is a brown dwarf. I'm assuming there's planets around there. So this would be the closest place. I know there is some question of why would we build an outpost in the middle of the core worlds, but it's not entirely a bad move, especially when sometimes we need to just duck out for a faction issue, just split some stuff off, it's fine. But in order to build an outpost, do I even have everything I need? Ooh, pardon the bodily function sounds here. I don't, because you need a gamma core to build an outpost. So if I'm able, and this will be an IOU if I roll over into the next level, because I have a shit ton of bonus experience from all of the story points I've been slamming into the game so far. I'm very excited to see what ECM does, and I'm going to be getting cybernetic augmentation. Pretty much, we're going to do a beeline for automated ships, and then we're going to try to do a beeline for support doctrine. We'll see how that goes. Best of the Best is also possibly very good. Doesn't look like you're locked into only picking one of these, which is really exciting. Potentially very powerful, but we need a gamma core to build an outpost, so we can't do it yet. So if it rolls into the next level, we'll make it happen that way. We don't have a lot of great stuff to move this to, except for a Megaron, which is in the Clathon system. So we're going to try to do that. We need to get a little bit more fuel. We do have some stuff that I'd love to drop off. In fact, oh, we do have a gamma core. Never mind. We're going to drop this off here because it's incredibly valuable. I'm going to drop these off. I know it does impose some docking fees, but it's fine. We actually do need some heavy machinery if we have it. Anything else that we can trade here that's kind of en route? These trades aren't as good as they were before. We could try trading for a 300 net here with the Ludic Path, but I've kind of got a lot of contracts. The trading stuff is going to be kind of done for now. So what is it? We actually need some metal plates, which is kind of ironic because we sold metal plates last time. I think it's 400, and we're going to need some more heavy machinery. So I'm just buying stuff back that I sold. We're going to need heavy machinery for surveying anyway. So let's also buy 300 more supplies because we're going to be gone for a long time. In fact, I'd rather buy maybe a few more here. So what this means is that the Roider Union, I do want to buy the Roider ship blueprint pack, and I do want to buy the Rock Piper Shipworks blueprint impact. I think I can buy both. I can barely afford both. We're going to be selling some volatiles anyway. So I think we're set here. Confirm. And this mostly concludes our business other than maybe getting a cowboy retrofit blueprint and a pile driver. Pile driver seems like a fun name for a weapon, but I don't know if it's any good. Anyway, we have their blueprints and their shipworks thing now. So that's a start. Also, I haven't checked on the colony in a while. We've kind of been a little far away here, but it is growing pretty steadily. If we look at the things we can build, obviously we're going to need to get some more cash for some of these things. And some of this just involves like all kinds of weird industry and stuff. I really liked privateer bases and how they worked before, so we might be doing that again. I definitely want to make sure I build a requisition center this time. Rock Piper Shipworks is just a structure here. So this will let us do some stuff if we can get the salvage stuff here. And then Roider dives. Favor this colony's bars and other sorted establishments and smoky backrooms where they cut deals. So that should give us the ability to actually have like a Roider place there in our station. Those are less expensive than I expected. And then variable assembler is something that I probably do want to build early. I didn't take nearly enough advantage of it. And then Revitalization Center is expensive as hell, but if we can get our econ going, that'll be good to update some of our stuff. In terms of a second industry, I'm not entirely certain on what I want to do yet. I do hear from a lot of you saying heavy industry, we go ahead and have pollution on here. That may be the best option, honestly. The one issue is that heavy industry is going to demand ship parts. And right now, we don't have like salvage yards or something that's going to produce ship parts. So it's going to be a little weird. Certainly better than maybe some other alternatives. But we don't have to entirely worry about that today. Fortunately, things are going pretty well. Hey, wait a minute. I have an administrator that's taking 20,000 credits per month. Thank you to the... I meant to have the comment up of who said this, but somebody pointed it out to me. And I just saw the comment today and was like, oh no, you are the reason that we're making no money per month. So we'll get that thumb off the scale. And speaking of flying, we have now a lot of fuel to go places. We're going to Nyx first. Technically, we need to go visit Brighton. Someone else commented, if you push the Z key, you can actually go to a faction directory. Thanks, Nexarelian. You can do this the whole time. So one of these two systems could be good. Okay, let's put it this way. I have a lot of shit I gotta do, but I need to keep Brighton aggroed on me, so we'll figure it out. I'm very much on a clock. I'm kind of thinking of going to the research station first. It's orbiting a gas giant, so it'll be easier to find. The thing is that 98 days, 97, 94. I think I can do this. I can't, like, fly just safely anymore. So if we go here, that's fine. And then Brighton is... Yeah, we can drop down here again. So here, here, here... Possibly refuel and then aggro. Potentially aggro. If we can't aggro right away because there's not ships that are around there, we're not going to do it. But we're going to try. Because it's in the spirit of the run that the Wheel of Actual Doom is going to force us to not play as efficiently as maybe I would. Like, I definitely wouldn't be stopping... Oh, hey, Sensor Ghost. I definitely wouldn't be stopping right now to, like, go into a system here. Those are pretty far away. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay. Let's go up here. Like, I wouldn't be stopping to do this. Please tell me I actually grabbed the Gamma Core. Okay, I did. I think I have everything I'm supposed to have to do this. I thought it actually popped into this area before. I guess not. Okay, cool. Can we construct an outpost? We're not even going to survey it. Oh, good. We can. Do I have to spend that crew forever? Maybe. We'll see. So proceed with the construction. Hooray. We didn't actually lose the crew. But we now have a Nikoyan outpost. Manage the colony here. So we can drop off stuff as we need to. This is an abandoned station, so this is actually really nice. I don't know exactly what all of this is going to do. I don't think we can add structures here, but now we have a place where we can drop off stuff if necessary. So that's actually pretty useful. even in the core worlds, because as you've seen, sometimes the core worlds are far more dangerous. Sure, we don't have derelicts flying around like maybe we did, but we do have a bunch of crap like this. Decimator frigate. I think I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to go to this place over here. We're going to try to dump off some stuff real quick. Who are we trying to trade with again? Pretty sure it was place that's right here. So we will be able to successfully transverse jump. They're fortunately not trying to attack us because that is a very scary looking fleet. Here we go. We're in here. Fortunately, they're still neutral. Will they trade with us? Okay, good. That would have been really awkward if they weren't willing to. I meant to actually ask my contact at Ikari if I had anything else here. So we have a Caballero that wants to talk to us. Interesting. This is one of the things for the underground mod or the underworld mod that I didn't deal with very much the last time. So we're going to bet on dice with her. We're going to bet on dice again. We lost, and that improves the relationship. So anytime we can run into a Caballero, that'll try to do some work here. They do have a small deficit. We are going to sell it on the black market because their stability's 2, and that's fun. They actually do not have as much fuel as I was hoping for, but maybe they have as much fuel as we need. Okay, that's double the price for supplies. I don't really want that. Anything else we can trade on the way out? Not really. Wow, this is a good place to trade organics and food. Kind of amazing. What is the hazard rating? 200% hazard. Okay, so this is where things don't always work out, but it's fine. Let's put it this way. The Ludic Path does not have very good neighbors. So we have done everything that we're supposed to do for the spin, because we got a double spin for the last time. So we have successfully built an outpost in Nyx. We filled our stores with domestic goods last time, which actually we only needed like 18, but then I decided to play it fair and do it again. We have some unidentified contact. I'm a little wary of that. So it looks like visiting Vic is not in the cards today. Wouldn't mind visiting the Shadow Yards, I guess. Yeah. Let's just go visit. Let's see if we can aggro Brighton real quick. Let's see. Are you pirates? I think you're all pirates. They are now officially pursuing our fleet. We're going to have to story point this. I definitely cannot take them. So, you know, it's more bonus experience. I'd love a fight. I'd love a fight, but we are in exploration mode. What I'd normally be doing is like trying to get my... Oh my god. I already used the story point. You're not supposed to do that twice. It's like the pirates are not following the rules and are kind of cheating. Really? Okay. There's the person that stole Tony's coat. Yeah, that was weird. But anyway, 2 story points gone. Ouch. We'll get them back, but it does suck to kind of lose them like that just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to get shot. That was a really big waste of time. Analyze derelict ship, by the way. Does this put us in the right direction? It doesn't. Okay. You guys are not hostile with us. Where's Brighton? This is the right system, right? Okay. Brighton is over here. I'm a little concerned about jumping in here on a transverse jump, but we're going to do it. And I got to see here if Draco's inhospitable with us. And obviously the Ludic Path is here, so this is not friendly skies. So Brighton Patrol, Tyrol Station. Okay. We should be able to get aggro over here. Will they trade with us first? Because I wouldn't mind trading for some fuel. If it came down to it. They won't. Alright. Let's see if we can get you guys over here. Hello? We're going to move into engage. Like I said, we got to aggro. We have to aggro Brighton every time. That's just the rule we have here. So deploy. We don't have as many ships as maybe I'd like. We'll kind of see how everybody does. So here's new flagship. New flagship, who dis? Is anybody here particularly dangerous? Wouldn't mind if y'all focused on this. And y'all focused on this. And then we kind of meet in the middle. So I have an accelerated ammo feeder yet again. There's Darren of Lycos moving around. These ships are all moving pretty fast. Oh, that's a great laser shot from our little bat. Oh, there's our danger ship. Okay, cool. So if we can just kind of avoid contact with that for a bit and kind of split their forces up, that'd be really good. Looks like that's the plan here. So the Hound's dead. I kind of want to have you guys move over here and take this on. It's going to put us kind of in the shooty path. Just a little bit. So we'll see. We have some very aggressive officers that maybe don't want to listen very well. And we got some pressure missiles here, so that's it's a little exciting. But we got everybody else moving in here, so that's awesome. Oh wow. Oh my god, I gotta look at the video feed here for a second. Look at how many missiles he's firing. It's exactly what the ship's supposed to do, but you guys need to move on down here, please. So we got 2 command points left. It does suck a little bit that I didn't take the thing that gives us command points, but if we can take you down. Okay, good start with the thumper. We got a missile coming, so I need to get shields up. Okay, we are successfully maneuvering here. We're going to take on the Wayfarer, and then we're going to try to loop back around. Did we actually lose our ship? Okay, Rose Celestial. We did not lose our ship. Okay, I was about to say, Ugg didn't seem like he was in trouble. Ooh, I actually got my shields up too slow. That's a tiny shield arc, man. Okay, let's use some breach missiles. Because I got a bunch of them. And then a good old thumper. Wolfpack tactics. Alright, I think now we have 1 command point. We should be able to mop this up. Sorry, Brighton, not sorry. And then this should be in range, just about. Okay. Good show, guys. I love how fast this ship is, too. Look at that thumper! Oh, that's the stuff that was not working last time. Wow, finally I have a frigate that can damage other frigates. Remember, that was such the problem at the beginning of this run that I just did not have the gear to make shit work. And here we are, ship recovery. We officially took them out. We can only have 2 destroyers. We're not going to take their Tarsus. And Brighton hates us now. Oh, but not very much. We only lost relationship by a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at all that. Okay, never mind. That was our shit. I was like, we're getting 600 supplies and how much fuel from them, but that's actually not true. But we did refill a little bit. So now we need to get the hell out of Dodge. So that's exciting. Intel. Brighton hates us again. We'll see how long that lasts. Accepted. 77 days. Derelict ship 54 days. We're gonna cut our losses here. I'm half a mind just to go for the research station first. Then we cut down here. Because at the end of the day, what do we have up here? A barren world and a radiated world. Okay. 77, 78 days. These surveys down here are packed a little bit bigger. So let's go after this first. It's going to be interesting. We actually haven't flown very much this way. But if we can swing this correctly, we will be able to survey the irradiated world on the way out. This means that we may make a few people mad at us. But that's an independent contract. We'd like to make other people happy with us. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Whoever's mad is mad. Let's fly. Let's get the flip out of Dodge. I didn't even double tap that. We are getting, we're getting hostilely pursued. Nav buoys controlled by the Derelicts still. But it looks like the Derelicts don't have anything here anymore, so that's exciting. That That's a Ludic Church group here. Okay, remember, Ludic Church is still in an alliance. So somebody else is coming here. They're traveling into the unknown. Like I said, this map is a little deceptive because we're so fast. But yeah, we should have enough fuel to definitely do this and kind of a loop back if things work out. But we're gonna try to play as good as we can here to get through. Market captured, so the Shadow Yards took a place from Draco Group. Draco Group got eliminated. Cool. You know, I'm a fan of Shadow Yards so far. You're raiding, but not really raiding anything. Okay, we're just gonna try to do a straight line here. Our fleet's fast enough flying at 18 speed. I really don't want to go through all these hyperspace storms like this, but we're gonna do it a little bit, just because time is kind of the essence here, and I brought some extra supplies to make this work. I don't trust that. Oh wow, our first red beacon. It took a really long time. Red beacon around Brown Dwarf. That's a little terrifying. Dis frigate completed repairs. I will not get tired of making that joke. It's as someone pointed out in the comments, it should really be the Latin phrase for dis, and I knew that already. I'm not great with puns, so when I see something super obvious, I dive in really hard. We're gonna slow up here. Because, okay, wow, we're actually missing a space tube up here. We could have taken this jet stream all the way through. Maybe we try to catch it now. Because we have, how long until the research station? 57 days. I think we're fine. Okay, let's go up here real quick. Ooh. It looks like space tube dumps right out into a, where there's one Ordo, there's Moro. Really? I hope you're not actually coming after me right now, because that would be a bad move for you. There's a yellow star system that looks like it actually may have some planets. We don't have time to stop by right now, but that possibly could have been another good colonization place. Said I don't normally colonize this far away from other core worlds, but the core world layout for this random map is pretty far spread out. Like, it kind of makes a boot. Okay, so we're looking for a gas giant and a nebula. Unfortunately, there's probably like 50 gas giants in the nebula. So slow up here, because we're at 600 supplies, a little less. If we get in some bad conflicts here... Okay, good, I'm glad that didn't pop on us. We're still losing money for some reason, so gotta be mindful of that. 41 days, gas giant in the Beta New Biscabay Young Nebula. Well, that's a gas giant. You can usually see gas giants here, so... Alright. There we go. Research station right away. Potentially there's some other good stuff here, but we're not going to stick around to really explore. But fortunately, we do have enough of a fighter group that if we need to actually fight this, we can. Diplomacy. Oh, good. The HMI is now only suspicious of us because of the Roider's philanthropy. Well, isn't that nice? Run the sensor package. We get money, and the dictat hates us a little bit less. And there was some message there, but I'm going to ignore the warnings. We get a few blueprints. This is not as good of a haul as I've gotten here, although we did get the pile driver blueprint. So I was talking about wanting that. Thermal projector blueprint seems like it's pretty promising here, so can't learn those yet, but we're gonna double tap the research station as we always do. Hope for a high roll. Upscaled shield core seems good. Argos mothership blueprint. That's our high roll that we were wanting. So that was not part of the blueprint package. In fact, we're going to take a second here to see now that we can build our factions blueprint here. We're not going to do it right now. But if we just look at our capitals real quick. The astral... What? Okay, let me take a second. Oh, we disabled the Roider Union. That's why. Let's take a gander at this real quick. Large missile, medium missile, small ballistic, medium ballistic. A mobile dock. The Argos mothership is equipped with the right tools to convert freighters and shuttles into functioning warships. And it has a flare launcher. So it also has a giant cargo holds, plenty of crew quarters, thick armor, heavy missile armament, and courtesy of being a converted Prometheus, generous fuel storage. That's a very flexible ship that's not really just a combat ship and fits the Roider stuff very well. I'm a fan. Okay, so 30 days for that derelict ship. It's good as gone. So are these in the same system? Beta Circonov and Beta Circonov. I'm guessing there's a ship graveyard here. So let's go, and then we'll go up here. Do one bonus ping. Alright. Uh-oh, Megaron, as opposed to Minoron. We made that joke last time. I don't know if my black market trading contributed to having a rebellion there, so I sold volatiles to the wrong people. Okay, let's check our nebula map. We can actually move by this. I'm not going to stop in it because my goal is to get these contracts in time. But it's good to know if we notice like any Ordos or anything guarding out here. There should be at least one or two somewhere. They may be hiding in the hyperspace storms though. It's with the remnants, you never really know. They're just so tricky all the time. So Temet from the Derelicts. Are the Derelicts about to be... Oh, we're going against the flow now. It's a little bit problematic. E-burn. Kind of worked. So we're trying to fight the blockage in our space intestines by flying back against the grain for where the game wants us to go. That's totally, I guess, fair, fine. I do like that we have better sensors, so we shouldn't be getting jumped as much. Now, once again, I have a feeling that this is all in the same ship graveyard. Some distance away from the center. It's my least favorite, but it's a brown dwarf. So we're just going to go the intersystem jump point and ping. And hopefully with another delivery happening, we're not going to get a dog barking. Oh, wow. A militarized racer. That's not the ship we're looking for, but that's pretty neat. Alright, sure enough, I did have a dog get angry at deliveries, so that's fun. Okay, let's see what this is. Explore, consider ship recovery. Obviously, we're going to recover it because it's a very different looking ship. A very nimble destroyer designed as a courier, but sometimes used in a support role. The ship is packed dissuading punch against skirmishers and generally struggles in large engagements due to limited outfitting options. So it's a civilian hull. Interesting. I'm going to take it anyway. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's ours. We have a racing ship now, so if we get like a racing minigame somewhere. Okay, so I'm wondering, some distance away from the star is probably not near there, but we'll see. Nope, that is a Wayfarer combat freighter that we are not recovering. Okay, so at this point, we're about to get screwed by the game. Because some distance away from a brown dwarf is apparently up here. Alright, cool. It's like you just look for the ship graveyard. Mining frigate, console frigates, so... Ghoul class scrap ship battle tanker. That seems really, really weird. That looks like that might be a problem, so we're going to try to get this out here. Sensor package for 80,000. Explore. Ship recovery. Let's consider it. This is a mining frigate from HMI. I'm not even gonna worry about salvaging it right now. Okay, so that's not coming towards us, so we'll check that out in just a second too. Console frigate, so that's 80,000. Explore. I don't think we want that either. So let's see what else is here. We got an obelisk yacht, a freighter, shuttle, cutter. Interesting. So I guess this is like a vacation gone terribly wrong here. We're not sending the intel to Ludic Path. This is fascinating. Battle tanker, chief engineer support. I'm not going to scrap that. Let's see what's up here. Okay, it is a smasher frigate. So you always wonder, like, what kind of story... Oh, whoops, I did not actually mean to salvage it. Old habits die hard. Okay. What's next? We got 33 days to get up to here and get up to there. We're not doing that. But we can survey a barren world. We should be able to do these two. And then this one's just gone. So the independents are not going to be super happy with this. The United PAMED is probably not going to be happy with us, which is a little annoying because I think we're kind of borderline for how the... Oh, nope, they're only suspicious of us. So I guess our good trades kind of helped relationships a little bit. But anyway, barren world... Okay, it's just a barren world and the Alpha Ohio system. That's not too far. All right, cool. Let's ping one more time for fun. And let's carry on. And I just totally flew past the jump point I should have taken out. Cool. All right. Oh, okay, we got a giant scrap heap over here and some other things flying around it. We're just going to leave well enough alone. Like, if we're out here in the big scary worlds of stuff, there's no reason to do that here. So we have 2 gravity wells, 2 unidentified planets. We have a 50-50 shot that we're going to fail. We got another contact here that's probably neutral in a salvage expedition, so it's fine. And oh, we actually won the 50-50. That never happens. Y'all been on this channel long enough to know that that's not what we do here. Survey, please. We don't have to sacrifice 170 crew for the survey. I'm glad that's not on the wheel. Class 1, but it looks pretty. But it's still just Class 1. So we got 70,000, and Tri-Attack hates us a little less. We'll fly by here on the way out, because our fuel situation's getting a little bleaker. I guess the question now is, can we actually get up to here and make it back? Where's here? Oof. Well, hopefully our relationship with them's okay, because they're just suspicious of us. Because we definitely don't have the fuel for that. If we could, like, get a jet stream that takes us all the way over, if we could get, like, some weird inner space fights that give us a lot of fuel. I mean, I could have just tapped all of those salvage ships and gotten some fuel. But I didn't, because I respected the dead, I guess, which is one of the classic blunders, I guess. Okay, we got some shit up here, so maybe that's going to be our fuel that we need. It's probably not. Minor weapons cache, cool. That's fine, let's just keep flying. And we got something else up here by the jump points, so... And it was a minor weapons cache. It gives us... Oh, Kosev blueprints are actually really good. Okay, nothing else to it, though. Just learned these before we were forced to sell them to the pirates. And we failed analyzing the derelict ship as we knew we were. So I guess we got 2 options. Okay, so we got some fleets around here. And we got 2 sensor contacts here. I think these are pirates. That's a Roider gang. Alright, open a comm link. Appears to be an enemy commander doesn't seem to feel the need to talk to you as your comm requests go unanswered. We kind of need your fuel. Alright. Let's see what we can get here. 3-star fight. I don't even know if that's equipped with anything. So let's just deploy, see what we can get. Let's chase these dogs off. What do they have? They got a bunch of little shit. So let's kind of try the divide and conquer shit that we did before. Let's move you all over here. And you guys form with me. And we're just going to see what we can do. Like, some of these ships are a little bigger than ours. But Thumper's good stuff if I don't spray and pray my own people. So that's a start. There we go. And it looks like we're... Looks like we kind of got some momentum going. Reckless officers and frigates seem to work out pretty well. Short leg is at 30% hull. That's not great. Might actually want you to retreat. Yeah, let's do a direct retreat for you. I'd rather not actually like have to recover and take ships at this point. So let's go over here. Fire the missiles. Okay, short legs destroyed. That's too bad. I'm taking a really bad 2-for-1 here. See if I can vent this out real quick. Okay, getting rammed by UG. A little annoying. But should be able to get these guys in. Okay. Yeah, I think we got this. The Lamprey, get this done. You hear me? Okay, so what happened to the Lamprey? That's not great. We killed a Norlasher. You're just chasing squirrels over here. I guess we'll just do the full assault command and figure that out. And then I've got to watch it because my hull's actually starting to become a little bit problematic. Alright, so there's Bobby B. We haven't talked about you in a little bit. Going solo. Awesome job. Like, go team. Like, everybody's contributing. I'm really happy with what we've been able to build up here so far. So that's good. I think that's everybody. Ouch. Let's not accidentally destroy myself at the very end. So, we did lose the short leg. And they're held in reserve. Disabled or destroyed. Pursue them. Second in command can do it. We'll send you guys. So that should be everybody. Ship recovery. We'll take the short leg back. We'll take you as well. We're actually short on crew if we do both. So we can't, unfortunately, take both. Difficult recovery is not going to work out very well, so... We can definitely do this. We can't do both, so this is fine. We'll take the ship that's ours. Alright, so our relationship with Independence is lower. They're still welcoming, though. We didn't get a ton of fuel. We got a few supplies. I don't exactly know if that was worth it, except for the combat experience. And the joy of looking at the combat log here. Like, how's our combat been today? Versus Brighton Federation. Yeah, doing real good. Paper Plate Face Guy and Ginger Spice is just a force to be reckoned with. And then Lowe's Loner actually holding up really well. Vliermush doing a really good job before getting exploded. But I think you're actually back in your ship, so that's a plus. Still don't have the fuel to do what we need to do, though. Oh, well. You know, it's one of those things, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I could always just decide to fly up and do the distress beacon thing. But that seems like a really bad idea. How many days do I have left? I am almost certain I do not have enough days. Like 20 days. Like, where can we even fly to? That's 10 days, and then we've got to, like, hit over there. So there's the Dictat. Shadow Yards are still friendly with us, right? This is just what we're gonna have to do because I didn't bring another dram. All right, so we're gonna give it a shot. And we're just gonna try to fly directly over there. You'd think this is enough fuel. Let's check and make sure here. The Dictat doesn't hate us, but they won't trade with us. The Shadow Yards is neutral with us, so we wanna go for Shadow Yards. Seems fine. Could possibly pick up some good frigates as well. And look at how much money we have. And look at how slowly we're flying. Against the grain. Lowe's Loner currently repaired. Distress beacon from a system that I am just going to skip. That is 2 Ordos that we have to dodge. Alright. Dodge success. Looks like we just passed by a pirate base in here as well. We had a wrong space tube, but it's not a bad space tube. So what is it about Draco and Fang Society just being all around terrible and constantly like getting kicked around and eliminated and destroyed? Alright. I'm pretty sure we got 10. There's no way. Sorry guys, there's no way that's happening. That's a salvage expedition. So we're just gonna ignore that. It's too bad. We did make a lot of money. But in the end, our exploration gave us good stuff, but not enough stuff. Like, we just needed a little bit more fuel for the fleet we were flying, which is okay. I guess what this means, since we're here now, like, attempting to try and do this, and, I'm just going to this gravity well, I guess. Attempting to try and do this and then put up a distress beacon is just inviting disaster. So Brighton raid failed. Rebellion's doing stuff. They're actually not going to be very happy that I accidentally jumped in here without a fleet on here, so... You know what? We're going to allow the scan. I don't think we're carrying any contraband at this point. Alright, so there we go. Sorry guys, that was just my mistake. Repair your ships. Nothing too exciting here. Dockside bar. 52 units of recreational drugs to Dis Dock. For that kind of money. Now this is a smuggling mission. So that's fun, I guess. And they have a local deficit here. We could move this for very well here. We have high something storage. Interesting. So this would be a place to sell drugs. With the drug trade here, huh. We could try to move it around to the hegemony real quick if we could buy from the Ludic Path. But... Okay, first things first. Their fuel prices suck, but they don't suck badly enough. So let's just get some more of this. Didn't even check to see what their supply prices were. Those are fine. I'm glad I remember that you could trade for supplies, because that worked out. That worked out pretty well for us. No suspicion at this point, as there should be. We need crew. That's a okay enough price for crew. I think bigger thing is with the Shadow Yards, I really like some of their ships. Like this light carrier, I'm pretty sure it says D, but I'm not exactly sure if these are destroyers or not. But I mean, it could be. The Morning Star, Sagrasso. I'll have to look and see, because some of this, if we're gonna start doing some more combat stuff, I do want to have a bunch of support frigates. It's true. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 2 more of these, because these are really good. I really like how these ships have been working out for us so far. And can we buy anything on the black market? That's exciting. But we're not up to cruiser size yet, that's for sure. I think this might actually be a destroyer carrier. 2 fighter bays. Not exactly sure how I feel about that. Always still looking for a another Shepherd. We could get another one of these. You know, it's cool. Let's buy 3. They've been doing really well. Makoklo, I've been very impressed with how he's flown here. So let's just put you up here. You're a civilian ship, technically, right? Yeah, civilian grade. think we just sell this. I think it's a really fun, interesting like ship that ultimately is not worth very much. So, bye-bye, 3,000 credits. I guess part of Jean-Pierre's pathos is, what can you do in a fight? Like a freighter hull. Did I buy a freighter hull on accident? I think I did. Alright, well. I at least moved one up here. Yeah, I think I actually bought the wrong thing. It's cool. We'll see how you do anyway. So what are your all's builds? Augmented field drive. There's better things to do here though, like militarized subsystems. I can't find the word for it. I guess technically it's a combat ship, so we don't need that. Let's just auto fit. I don't have time to do all this. But I do like these ships a lot. So let's auto fit here. Assault. I like the strike craft here. Assault craft also good. So we'll do this. And Baby Spice's build actually has a Storm Blaster in it. So do we have anybody else that's good on energy weapons? Okay, Vir Mijus. You get to fly one of these. And so that's an energy weapon as well. Tony has gunnery implants, but he's been doing good there. Ugh, doing pretty good there. We can't level up our officers right now. I've had a request or two for mentoring, so we can't do the mentoring either until I get another wheel spin, and it looks like we may not be getting it there this episode. So I guess one of the things now is we're pretty close for time here on this one. Is just kind of, what do we want to do? We're not going to be able to do this in time. We're not going to be able to do this one in time because we can't use the warp gates. I guess we just visit Dis and hope that we can trade some drugs. Like, you guys shouldn't be trying to attack me or anything. And we'll just see what we can do next. Maybe this is finally the time where I don't have a ton going on. Maybe I just finally go back to my planet. I think that may actually be a really good idea. Uh-oh. Someone's trying to invade the Kingdom of Terra. That's not the best plan. You don't invade the dinosaurs. Pirate faction bounty, that's good. Yeah. Compared to defenses, the invasion space force is superior. The outcome is uncertain, so it probably won't work. But here's our surface battle stuff. LOL, we're not there yet. So, going to Dis Dock. We have 2 hegemony planets in here. Cullen and Dis Dock. So if we go in from the fringe jump point, we should be able to go in without a transponder, hopefully. We'll see. We just don't want to get hit by the patrol here, so we are going to go dark. And I think we already got noticed. Yep, there's a super friendly patrol. Now our sensor profile should be lower now, but we just want to try to get to Dis Dock, which fortunately is in an asteroid field, so it's going to be a little easier to sneak this in. Say a little easier to sneak this in. That patrol is like perfectly circling this stuff. There we go, got it. Total opposite of last time. Manageable target. 22 light years. That is a more manageable target, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back home, which means negligible inconvenience. Are you sure? I tend to disagree here. All right. I mean, we have a lot of ships. Maybe they're thinking about what we have in storage, too. Speaking of which, is there a way I can check and see what I have in storage? I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. Let's just take all this back to our place. By the way, any additional trades that we can do here? Can only do shit on the black market. Apparently they really want supplies. They have plenty of fuel. They need this. They have ore. We can actually move a little bit of ore, but the margin's not great on it. Whoa. Okay. That is too good to pass up. I think we can go to Mance, buy some shit, and bring it back to Disdock and just run in and not worry about it. We're gonna make a little bit more money real quick, and then I think next episode is gonna be our focus is the voyage home. So they're still none the wiser to us. That's fine. Let's get out of here. We were never here. It's not the 7th day of the month, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's see here. I just forgot who we were supposed to buy the stuff from. Mance, right? Where is... That's Togar Exchange. It's literally where I started another video. Mance. There we go. I got Mance in my pants. That doesn't seem right. You're trying to avoid contact with me. Huh. Fascinating. I guess we shouldn't be flying around with our beacon on in hyperspace like this. But we are. Okay, standing down. That's the Twilight Gate. We'll deal with that later. Bounty Hunter is going to be really annoying here, but it's fine. Mance is all the way on the wrong side of the place here. I literally... You're the worst bounty hunter ever. It's like, hey, I got the guy. No, you didn't. Okay, let's go down here. We're just gonna use our money to make money. And damn it. Second time in a row I've popped in somewhere and didn't have my beacon on. Hopefully I turned it on in time. Someone needs to talk to the commanding officer here. Really? All right. So y'all don't have excess supply. Y'all just have shit available. What's the demand at this dock? 400? Well, if we don't buy it on the black market, that's fine. And then we can also just buy some fuel. That's cool. Supplies are fine. Anything else that we want to trade here? Oh my god, they have a drug deficit. Everybody suddenly wants to do the illegal substances, and that's probably not the best thing here, but we need to, like, skedaddle before this patrol wakes up. So we need to go back to this. Are you coming after me? Okay, you're not coming after me. Nice. I mean, your dock workers very clearly have suggested that I turn off my beacon. Okay, there's a lot of combat going on here. We don't have anything to do with that today. Oh boy. We know what they're after. But they're not going to get it because we're actually faster than they are. It's like, hey, you've just bought a bunch of weapons. We are the bad guys. It's like, yeah, that's cool. You should have maybe been a little bit more clever in your pursuit of me. But this is where I say again that sometimes the core worlds, you want to have an outpost because it can get pretty hectic here. Okay, I'm going to get here and this is like going to be already like traded for and done, but it's fine. Kingdom raid targeting the hegemony. So they're trying to fight each other. See, there's a trader. I bet they're trading weapons right now. Damn it. Okay, we got a second here. Okay, so they still need it. So we're going to undercut them at just the right time here. This is too good of a profit to pass up here. There's still some derelict markets that need this stuff. But the derelicts are dying, and we're going to make a lot of money off of that. And we'll even sell the survey data. We actually want to learn these things ourselves. Nothing much else that we can really give to the pirates at this point, other than, like, metal, but there's better places to sell that metal. Cool. We are now extremely suspicious. I wonder why. Because maybe we charged in as fast as possible, and we're like, we want to trade. Okay, we're going to learn those whole mods, and then, yeah. Fun times. So let's go back to Akari one more time. Let's get out of here. Sorry, we undercut the people that we said we want to be friends with. That's what friends do. Capitalism, ho. We just had a bunch of heavy armaments that we wanted to get rid of before we got attacked by the scary Underworld Syndicate pirates. And I think we gained a level. No, we did not gain a level. We're still level 7. But we did gain experience from profitable trades. The hegemony really didn't like that we made money at their expense. Get in line, I guess. Zon Empire. Alright, this is what we want. Hey, we actually found where we're supposed to go right at the very beginning. And we're flying in the right direction to get there. So I think this is pretty much going to wrap it up this time. There are some little missions and bonus activities and things like that that we can definitely do here. We do have some retrofits available, including, interesting, we can do a Arcos class destroyer or a Jane class tanker hull. I was about to say, we do have this, right? That's a ranch. And then we can just change one of our ships to here. That's good to know that we can do it. We're not going to do it yet, but it's exciting because that'll just let us trade up on some of our ships. We are still at a 0.2 here, so ship specifications. It's a Gambit. That's going to be a no. Alright, but let's go ahead and do the thing here where we go ahead and we go over here. Nothing much to buy. Although, like I said, a Jane tanker wouldn't be terrible. And I'm glad that we can get some Arcoses on our own here. Because we're starting to get into that later part of the game where we want to start getting some meteor ships. Although we're going to continue to support it with frigates. But we have this thing in storage. A Citadel support carrier. We cannot run the ship yet, but we can move it out of here. So if we go to the fleet here, what do you know? We're under crew strength. Not if we mothball. So we've got to try to survive in advance and not have that shot down. Roiders actually need this a little bit more. We'll trade it above the board. That's fine. We're going to keep our ship components right now. We're going to fill up our fuel tanks. I think 500 supplies is probably fine, but let's do this just because we have the money for it. Anything else we can buy militarily? Norlasher, frigates. Fascinating. It's good to know that heavy armaments are still pretty damn cheap here. And suddenly it's Brasmuna that's going to be the place to go on the way out. We also have some pretty nice weapons too. So I think next time what we're going to do is we're just going to make a little bit more money. We're going to buy this. What's the old capitalism thing? We use our money to make money. Let's make sure also that we clear out all of our storage here. Like, we got a beta core and shit. So we are not suspicious at all because we've been buying from the Roiders, and it's very exciting. And if we look at our colony here that we're finally going to go back to visit to, we're very close to needing to build some other stuff here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use some of this money to build ground defenses, because we need more than 75 defense, and it's additional stability. Eventually that's going to matter, especially if I want to make this into a free market. We got a lot of other stuff that we can add to it. We could even add a Vic Revitalization Center. Once again, well, it doesn't cost very much. It has a, I mean, the last time I built one of these, it was on a much more upkeep heavy world, and right now we're at 75% upkeep. So maybe that is worth it. Let's go ahead and build it anyway. That way we have it. So ground defenses, Vic Revitalization Center, that'll give us some demand for some stuff, but maybe the impetus for trade will be strong. We can also, once again, upgrade this to an academy. And academies are really nice for dealing with officers. We are not going to... Oh, we could give hazard pay to barely increase the growth here. Or Freeport to increase the growth here. But I think we're good. I think we're set. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Starsector. A lot of fun. Very exciting. Didn't expect to go for an hour when I was looking at the video for a minute and was like, hey, we're 40 minutes in. But sometimes it's just really easy to bleed time. But I'm having a good time with you all. Hope you are too. Expect to spin on the wheel next time. We're at level 7 right now. And we need to start looking at changing us from having destroyer frigates, which, don't get me wrong, the Beast of Burden is definitely putting in some work. 775 cargo capacity. Yes, please. That's awesome. But that's going to be for another day. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care.